Welcome to this video. This is about buying and selling car parts, and jumping right in, looking at what you want to do as a buyer. You want to ask, how long will this part need to last? Can I get away with a used part? Will it require a warranty? Is it very vital for the function of the car, or is it auxiliary? And will aftermarket work? Aftermarket is when somebody, let's say you drive a Honda Civic, a company that is not Honda makes a part that will fit on the Honda Civic. Aftermarket parts can be a lot less expensive. They can also be lower quality. I've fitted many aftermarket parts to my Toyota Supra, and I've noticed some of them don't have the same tolerances or fit quite as well. This is to be expected, and there are advantages to going with aftermarket as well. Some companies can develop manifolds and air filters and mufflers and all sorts of things that have different characteristics from the stock vehicle and can bring out more performance. So this is Google Shopping for Honda Civic shocks. Notice we have some that are for $137, some for $33. Some of them are priced for a set of dampers, and others are priced for a single damper. But you have a lot of competition in the aftermarket world, and that often drives prices down. For cars like an Aston Martin, the clutch assembly costs around $9,000 for a top-of-the-line clutch and a top-of-the-line Aston Martin, whereas I paid a few hundred for the clutch to my Supra, and it was around $1,000 for the best clutch you could get for that model. Remanufacturing is also an option. This is eBay with a bunch of remanufactured alternators for sale. This is especially applicable for vehicles who don't have parts being produced brand new anymore. Companies will buy up these old alternators and they'll remanufacture them to the point where they can provide warranties and make it so that they're like new. This is a way of getting a more reliable part when it isn't readily available on the market brand new. This is common among alternators, water pumps, and other smaller contained assemblies within a vehicle. So ultimately what you're looking for as a buyer determines where you want to get it. For very simple used parts, things that don't matter, like the clip that holds your visor on that broke or something like that, eBay, Craigslist, Amazon, forums, and scrapyards are all really great places to find those odds and ends that can be hard to find but break occasionally. If you need a new part, like a window motor or something, you can try O'Reilly, AutoZone, Rock Auto, and for some really important parts like maybe new pistons, you have to go to a local machine shop, specialty shop, car dealership. One important question to ask is, can a universal part take the place of a specific part? For instance, my Supra needed new window washer sprayers that sit on the hood, and the car dealership wanted to sell them for $175. I got a universal set off of eBay for 98 cents for the both of them. So it really makes a big difference if you can use a universal part instead of a very specific part. In terms of selling the part, one might want to ask, can the condition of the part be improved? And can the part be sold to a private customer or to a company for remanufacture? And if you want to improve the condition of a part, you can see this nice before and after photo. Sandblasting or acid dipping or any kind of process will improve the condition of a part. This is an example of sandblasting. Mustang's, I think it's Mustang Monthly, provided this image. And what the sandblasting is using a column of high pressure air and mixing sand particles into that air, so the velocity of the particles will hit the metal at a rate such that it will clear the surface of the metal of any contaminants or corrosion like rust. For a nice finish, you can always spray paint it, but a better process is powder coating it, which is a process of cleaning up the part, running a current through the part, and then using the charge to have powder stick to it and then baking this coating on. Powder coating is a very, very effective way of preventing rust and more durable than paint. It provides an excellent finish. And another process that works is dipping the part, or in this case the unibody, in acid. And the acid will also eat away corrosion and contaminants from the surface of the metal. And that's the same principle behind phosphoric acid in Coca-Cola that eats away the rust off of coins. So as far as selling is concerned, know what parts will fit on the years of vehicle that you are selling for. So, an alternator can fit on several different years and models of vehicle. Having that knowledge is invaluable. The only way to get that is to read, read, read. Every car is unique, and every car will share parts from one car to another, and having that knowledge will really expand the capabilities you have of being able to sell. Also, know the best customers for a part. Sometimes the best way to sell something is for scrap or for recycling, whereas others, it could be a private party or hobbyist, and others still could be to a company who will remanufacture the parts. So understand the demographics and what's best to go where, and that can vary from market to market, car to car. So take all those options into consideration when you go to sell a part, and you'll be successful. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.